What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with someone new that I have not had the chance to react to thus far. Sai Deepak, Thug Life Moments. Very intrigued to find out who he is and see some of these moments. Make sure you guys subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up. Let's dive right in.
When you say that this temple does not allow women and it has a problem with women, it is based on misogyny, it's based on patriarchy. I want to ask each of these people, what do you know about the temple before you have made that comment? What have you read before you have made that comment? Are you saying that you know better than centuries of people who have actually worshipped at the temple and who have practiced that particular faith? Unless and until you have a specific position, kindly don't make yourself the representative of the entire female community. You're not. Second, you can't speak on behalf of believers, you can't speak on behalf of the deity, you can't speak on behalf of the temple. To put it in the language of Game of Thrones, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
I love that. To put it in the language of Game of Thrones, you know nothing, Jon Snow. I'm not sure the situation that happened, but he's like, hey, unless you got a position to actually be speaking for all the females, first of all, what position can speak for all the females out there, right? You shouldn't be commenting on what's going on at this temple. You shouldn't be commenting on misogyny or anything. You should be asking those who actually, unless you've been to the temple for worship, unless you actually been to this temple and know a lot and talk to people who worship there and talk to people who go to this temple, then you shouldn't be commenting for a whole gender. You feel me? All right, talk to me, my guy.
So when somebody says this and says, no, I am this intellectual, the rules of the society don't apply to me, I will sit in some remote corner of an academic campus, enjoying the benefits of the state and calling for its destruction because I'm a global citizen. Give up the benefits of the state.
Thank you.
Give up the benefit of the state and beg for food the way the true seeker was expected to before. Bhiksha mango, then ask for it. Okay? But on the one hand, you constantly want entitlements, freedoms, concessions, raise in this, raise in that from the state, and you're still attacking the state. Jis thali mein khaya, usi mein chhed kiya.
Yes. I felt that. It don't make sense. A lot of times people criticize something that they're actually benefiting from. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? They're constantly degrading it or constantly criticizing it, critiquing it. And it's like you're benefiting so much from that, yet you're saying this is wrong, this is wrong, this is... Well, how about you give up all those benefits that it's giving you then? Then you'll be in a position to be able to critique and criticize and nobody will say anything to you. But if you're benefiting so much from something, but then you're also criticizing, as long as you're taking those benefits, then can we really take your critique seriously? Can we really take you degrading it seriously or downplaying it or criticizing it seriously? Talk to him.
Back. Stick.
Today's breakfast leftist.
Oh,
I love that.
Sir, let me complete. Abhi Sai Deepak sir ne, I am not against anything. I'm a Brahmin girl. I respect Hinduism. I respect everybody. मेरा सिर्फ एक ही कहना
got
है.
your question, ma'am. Please reply properly.
Can I just request the lady to pay attention because I'm responding to your question, right? Okay. One, I don't see why you had to flaunt your Brahminical credentials because as long as you're a Hindu, there ends the matter. Okay? No.
He said, let me cook. He said, hold up, y'all. Hold the applause. Let me cook. Let me cook real quick.
It's the matter. Okay? No. Let me respond. You're saying that you're aware of the traditions because you're a Brahmin. Trust me when I say this, but most non-Brahmins know traditions better than Brahmins today. Okay?
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. A real gangster.
Okay.
Plays his cards right. A real gangster.
Whenever I'm angry, my mother tongue will immediately come to my tongue. Or the language that I use more often, which is Delhi's lingo, will immediately come. Right? What does it tell you? That notwithstanding all the external stimulus that is put on human behavior, nature is nature. Training is training. Genetics is genetics to a significant extent. Conditioning and surroundings also have an impact on genetics, but it will automatically come to you, which means policies which are completely at loggerheads with the native pulse of this land will never find acceptance and they will never be implemented. Let me give you a simple example. The state's role in alcohol production is a relatively new phenomenon because traditionally almost every Indian home used to brew its own alcohol without any state interference.
Oh, wow.
Ganja today has acquired a negative status. Just try and read the Indian Drug Hemp Commission report of 1893-1894 written by the British. They wanted to ask themselves, can we bring in a law to stop the consumption of this because it is an intoxicant? They arrived at the conclusion that this is so native to this country, it is so ingrained in its cultural practices, and it is nowhere comparable to alcohol or anything else, that let's not interfere with it. That was the Britishers' decision with respect to ganja. When was it banned in India for the first time? 1985, because of a global movement. And the global movement has come a full circle, where close to 36 states in America have legalized ganja. And now we are wondering, oh, master ne ab to ulta kar diya, main kya karu? Usne to palti maar di.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if these certain parts where he's speaking, oh, there's no captions.
Close to 36 states in America have legalized ganja. And now we are wondering, oh, master ne ab to ulta kar diya, main kya karu? Usne to palti maar di. Meri sense of movement, no. My point is,
Hey, like, bro, like, ganja was so native to India that even when British colonized and tried to change it, it was like, no, we can't even interfere with it because it's too native. Like, everybody's using it, everybody's growing it, everybody's got it. So it's just like alcohol, basically. We not even gonna mess with it. But now it become illegal in 1985 due to a global movement around the world where, yeah, it seemed like everybody was like, ganja, say no to drugs, it's a gateway drug, say no, all of that. But U.S. 36 states, did he say, is it 36 states? Jesus. Is it? Or is it almost? I don't know how much states it is here. I know in the states that I've lived in, it's not been legal. That's upsetting. But that's besides the point. And it's now like, I don't know what he said when he started speaking another language. But I assume it's just like, well, I guess if everybody else is doing it, it's actually okay. Which, I guess if India would have stayed with tradition and not listened to the global movement, they would have been on the ganja train the whole time because they already were way back when. But keep it going, my guy.
my point is, everything that relates to Islam necessarily comes from a book and commentaries which do not originate in India. Would that be a correct statement to make?
You're absolutely wrong.
Oh, please tell me.
You don't know.
Sahih al-Bukhari was authored in India.
Do you know Fatwa Alamgiri?
Go ahead,
Fatwa
please.
Alamgiri?
Oh, so you use Fatwa Alamgiri to actually...
Listen to me. Where was Fatwa Alamgiri written?
No. The question is, when you issue a fatwa, do you use the Quran or what are you using?
Are you debating with me or an anchor?
I am asking
you want to
you
debate with me? I'll answer.
I am asking you a straightforward question.
I am answering you in a straightforward way. Please listen to me. You have.
Should I rephrase the question for you to understand
I have
it better?
understood. I understood where you're coming from.
Answer, please.
Do you believe that the Islamic law is only Quran and Sunnah? No. You're absolutely wrong.
Go ahead, please explain.
No, it is not.
Right.
It is Quran, it is Sunnah,
right.
It is the judicial or the fatwas given. It is Sunnah is Hadith only.
Hadith only.
Then you have schools of thought.
Right.
Hanafi, Shafi'i, Maliki, Fiqh.
Right.
Then you have Fatwa Alamgiri. There are so many books.
So these schools of thought, what is the basis of the schools of thought? Is the
every religion, every school of thought.
Right.
Basically,
Has the audience understood the question? Okay, great.
No, listen.
Yes, please.
Fantastic.
Right.
Majority of Indian Muslims are Hanafis.
Okay.
We follow Fatwa Alamgiri.
Okay.
And that protection, where it comes from? Article 26.
Okay.
Isn't it?
And what is the basis of Fatwa Alamgiri?
Fatwa Alamgiri is the opinion of the Islamic scholars who were born in India.
Based on what?
Based on Quran and Sunnah.
Thank you.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver.
Now I don't know nothing about the Muslim religion, so I can't really comment on this one.
Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real with the non-stop pop-up.
But it seemed like my guy definitely baited him into answering the answer that he knew was correct in the first place, and the guy he was trying to avoid saying that, but ended up saying it in the end because Deepak was He got him to say it. He asked the right questions, I guess. But I don't know about the Muslim religion and where it originated and everything about that, so I can't really comment on that one. But my guy seemed like he definitely don't lose too much when it comes to debating or it comes to certain topics. My guy's prepared. He's knowledgeable. I rock with him. We might have to check out some more of him. Let me know in the comment section if I should. But that's all we have for this video. If you guys enjoyed that reaction, make sure you check this one out. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Neal. Out.